Okay, so I'm gonna try to retry the pumpkin pie smoothie recipe. I feel like every time I see like a pumpkin smoothie, it's either like protein smoothie, so they put protein powder in it, or a sweet smoothie and there's not like hardiness to it at all, you know? Or it just doesn't seem that good. It's like a keto smoothie or something. Anyways, okay, so last time I tried to put half a banana, but then I feel like that wasn't enough and I still didn't really taste the banana, so I think I can go a little more. But I would say like one small banana. It just adds the right texture, you know? I feel like smoothies are never good without banana. I'm going to do a 1/3 cup of oats and a 1/3 cup of pumpkin. And a dash of vanilla. I don't know what a dash is. 1 date. And it could have definitely been more spice last time. What's reasonable? I don't know. Like, I get scared with like a smoothie versus like cookies or something, you know? And then I'm also gonna put salt. I don't know why none of these recipes call for salt, but like, I also wanted to put some hemp seeds. I always like a nut butter or seed butter in my smoothies, but I only have peanut butter right now, and that doesn't really sound good in this. I want to finish this soy milk. I'm just putting a little bit of this extra creamy oat milk, and then I'm gonna use water. So then it ends up being kind of like normal milk. Was that too much? I don't think I should have put that much water. I always get heavy-handed with the water because I want to put ice too. It's too much water. What was I thinking? It's good though. See, that tastes better than before. So I think I'm onto something. But I'm gonna just add more stuff and then maybe freeze half of it. So just make 2 servings now because I don't want to drink this watered down stuff. It's like good though. Shaking my damn ass head. More spices. More salt. We're on to something. It does taste like banana though. I'm gonna put more pumpkin. Does this mean it's gonna make you like shit or something? What does pumpkin do? I mean, I'm vegan, so I don't even like those things don't apply to me. I'm always shit. Yep, this is good. This is good. We're gonna try again. We're gonna have a round 3 and then it's gonna be perfect, okay? Yeah. You can't taste the banana though. I don't know, it's hard for me to analyze banana because like banana is in every smoothie that I ever make. So like the taste of banana is just the taste of a smoothie now. Before we get on with the rest of the video, I just want to take a quick minute to talk about the sponsor of today's video, which is Beam. If you've never heard of Beam, they make these dream powders, which are basically like a healthy hot cocoa that helps you sleep better. Basically just a little cocktail of several ingredients that all work together to promote better sleep. This includes nano CBD, which is a THC-free CBD, so there's no high or anything, reishi mushroom, magnesium, L-theanine, and melatonin. I was really excited to try out their products because number 1, I have a history of having a lot of sleeping issues, but number 2, I'm also a very big fan of hot cocoa, but also I don't really want to have like a rich sugary hot cocoa like right before bed, you know? That's not really gonna help me like wind down. So I love that these are like super light. They have no added sugar. You can mix them with water or milk. I don't always even like monk fruit sweetener, but they got a good formula in here. They sent me their cinnamon cocoa flavor CBD powder, but then also the non-CBD chocolate peanut butter flavor. I have a lot of problems keeping a good sleep schedule. Sometimes I will just randomly stay up super late because I just get focused on something. The other night I stayed up till like 3 a.m. Usually after that, the next night I wouldn't be able to fall asleep until at least 2 o'clock, you know, and I have to like slowly get back to a reasonable bedtime. But had a nice little cup of my dream powder. Once it kicked in, I was like highly relaxed, so ready to go to bed, and it was only like 12:30. That might seem really late for some of you, but for me that was like really good. I slept super well. So if any of that is interesting to you and you want to try out Beam, you can subscribe and save 20% off. Plus you can also get an extra 15% off and a free frother if you use my code Ewing. That's EWING Ewing. When you click my link or scan the QR code on the screen, you can pause, skip, or cancel whenever you want, so there's no risk. Thank you again to Beam for sponsoring this video, and let's get on with the rest of it. Alright, so this is the holiday decoration bin, which is basically just Halloween and Christmas, because I don't really have decorations for anything else. Anyways, yeah, I need to decorate. It's not fall in here at all. I have this little blanket. It's like barely even a blanket. Does anyone know what this would be for, or something of this size? To me, it's like something you'd put on a table or something, or like a little side table or something. I don't know, I'm just gonna throw it over like the couch or whatever. I have this pink wig that I bought for a costume one year and then I never used it, and now it's just in here. I also have my Guy Fieri wig and sunglasses. I don't know if it's time for him yet. I always like think these are cool, but like I never really know where to put them. I don't really have like a lot of places here for just like setting stuff. I also have this pumpkin. Oh, this one's really cute. Wow, I have more Christmas stuff than I thought. I have this cute bowl though that I gotta put candy in. It's kind of big though. I mean, like, what do I put in here other than like candy? But if I fill this up with candy, that's a lot of candy. I'm not really planning on administering the tricking and the treating. I guess just the treating. This is too big to just be like a candy bowl on the counter, you know? I don't have that many friends or that much of a taste for candy. So like, what should I do? I could use it for making like a Halloween salad. What's a Halloween salad? Let's think about that. Definitely olives. I want to use this as like decoration, you know? Like I want to just put it somewhere. But then like, what do I put in it? You know? Oh, I got bats. I got freaking bats. That used to have like stickies on the back of them. Oh, they still do, but then now they're all stuck together. So that's cool. Oh, another skull. I don't even remember this. It feels like so long since Halloween time last. This one is like a little too cheesy. Like, I like cheesy Halloween decorations, but it's just like I don't have enough, you know, to where it makes sense. Like if I just put this out randomly, it feels weird. But if I had like other cheesy Halloween decorations to put around it, oh hell yeah. I forgot about this guy, but I don't understand him. Why does Mr. Snoop have these things? I'm assuming it's so we can like hang on something or hold on to something, but like then you can't see his like belly, his like jack-o'-lantern belly. So I don't know, maybe I could cut these off and then he can just sit somewhere. I just have a lot of little pumpkins. I have this candle that I got at Target years ago. It's like almost gone, but I just really like the little container. And oh, I have these ghosts. No, I just have one ghost. The other one had to be sacrificed last year. Halloween ghost. Why is my Guy Fieri wig like in the wreath? The rest is Christmas. And the rest is Christmas. Hey, you know what? I always put a bowl on the microwave to like cover the shitty tile on the back. That's weird though. It's not big enough. Is it weird? I don't know. You kind of just like put there. It's just the baby blue tile doesn't look good with any of the stuff in here. Like, does that make sense? Like, I think this is just awkward because it's just like a head on its own. Like, it just feels weird just setting it somewhere. I don't know. Maybe it's too many faces. You know what I mean? It's like face, face, face. Also, like, this black skeleton, you like can't even see. Like, I wish they did the inside a different color or something so that you could kind of see more of like the dimension to him, you know? It's just like you can barely see even like the features. Practicing filming. Like, if I was filming right here, that doesn't look cute. What if I just had this here with the other things? Is that cute? Meh, that's alright. Now, something we have to deal with is the area up here. That's usually where I try to put decorations because it's like out of the way, you know. These are really dusty. This is very like springtime, you know? So we can replace them. Oh, could I put this up there? Would that be weird? That might be kind of cute. I could put this guy up there, maybe? Oops. No. Maybe this one. I don't want to buy any more Halloween decorations. I'm supposed to be not spending money right now. The bowl might be like competing with the plant, you know? No. I don't like that. Wait. Is it crazy? No, that doesn't look good. It's like too busy. Just a pumpkin, you know? Just a straight pumpkin. I don't know. The heights of the items are not... They're not it. But, I mean, it might not be bad. It's kind of bad. After thinking a little, after using my noggin, I found these. that I have another part of the kitchen. This could potentially be somewhat like Halloween, you know? Like this. See, it's like, why is everything I own the same height? I could put the pumpkin up here. Is that weird? Yeah, it is. Everything is the same height. You know, I'm trying to do like a big, medium, small sort of thing. I don't know. That might be kind of cute. Or not. It's too busy. You know what? Put this book up there. That might actually make it look better. I also remembered I had these candles. But like, darn. I just want the bowl to happen. Is that cute? Should I put that there too? Hey, that might be kind of cute. Where should this guy go? Alright, now I'm going to make a trail mix that I was really excited about because I found a way to add dates to my trail mixes now. As many of you guys know, I like to make trail mix as like an easy, grabbable snack to have at all times, especially for trips. It's great. Usually I put raisins because I always just end up having raisins for some reason. They're convenient, whatever, you know. But as many of us would agree, dates are better in almost every way except for the fact that they're very sticky, obviously. Well, I guess raisins would be sticky too if you cut them up, but you don't have to. Anyways, okay, so I'm coating them in oat flour basically. I started by taking the pits out and ripping them in half and then just putting some oat flour on them to make them easier to cut, and then I cut them up into small pieces and then I coated them in more oat flour just until I could like run my fingers through them and they're not like sticking to my fingers, you know? Also, I was just preparing for them to be a little bit crunchy, you know, that crystally texture in the trail mix, and I was like, oh, that's fine, like you won't notice it in a trail mix, you know? But honestly, after I put the oat flour on them and like rolled them around a bunch with my fingers so that they were nicely coated and whatnot, you couldn't even tell that they were like crusty anymore. Honestly, this is perfect use for them. I mean, if you have like crystallized dates, you can just run them under some water and then like microwave them and they're ooey gooey again, you know, and then put them between two graham crackers or something with chocolate. You know, there's other things you can do with them. Obviously, you could bake with them, but I just ended up doing this because I wanted to make like a trail mix anyways. I didn't have raisins. I wanted to use dates. So now we're throwing in the nuts. Just every nut that I have. I bought some little bags of nuts on a trip. I have like a bunch of partial bags of nuts. Trail mix is a great way to get through your nuts. And then I'm adding a bunch of spices. I wanted to do like a chai spice trail mix because that just sounded good. I feel like I've been doing too much pumpkin spice things lately. So basically this is just pumpkin spice plus cardamom, which I don't know if that covers all of the chai spices. I don't really know, but whatever it was delicious. And also I realized that I accidentally dressed to match this trail mix apparently. But I also realized I should have spiced the dates, honestly. Like I probably wouldn't have even needed as much oat flour, or maybe no oat flour at all, if I would have just coated them in the spices, you know? And then they would actually stick to the dates better than the nuts and stuff. Because now that I coated the dates in oat flour, the spices probably aren't sticking to them as much as they could if I didn't coat them in oat flour. Anyways, it all turned out fine. But I'm just saying, that's what I'm gonna try next time. Hello. I'm now going to be taste testing this macadamia milk eggnog. This company, I really appreciate how much of a sense of humor they have, because just everything is like a joke to them, and I can relate. 0% egg, 100% nog. Moo is moot. Vegnog. Seasonal delight. Occasion for jollification. Like, they just be putting all the words on the package. They were like, say any words, and then they just put them all on there. And I think that's so fun. I literally said in my last video, I was like, I don't remember anything about milks. Like, I try to remember like what I think about a certain milk, and I can't remember because they all just blend together. Like I've had so many different plant-based milks, dairy, non-dairy milks, that I just don't even know what anything is anymore. I don't remember if I've had this brand. Either I've never had it or I just recently tried it in a video. Not this eggnog version, for sure. It smells like eggnog. Or at least like, I don't even like, I know I've said this before like a bunch of times, but for anyone who doesn't know, I went vegan like really young, like when I was about 14-ish. There's so many things that like I never even tried. I think I tried eggnog like once when I was a kid and I didn't like it, so then I never tried it again until I was vegan, and then I tried a vegan one. What I'm saying is I'm not the person to ask. I know it's not really the time for this. I found it at a grocery outlet. Like I was like gonna buy it and then save it for Christmas time, but it expires in October. So I mean, I could do that. I could do that. I would do that, honestly. I could have done that. I should have done that maybe. But I'm just gonna have it right now with some coffee. And that's like really something fun and fresh. Anyways, let's try this. Interesting. I'm gonna put a little bit more. It's kind of watery looking, which isn't super promising. Every milk I try, like every time I try a new milk, it doesn't even like matter because it can never compare to good old oat milk, you know? For coffee at least. Like everything I try, I'm like, yeah, it's good. But I just want my oat milk, you know? Oh. It's good. It's different. You know, I feel like this would be really good. This texture of milk, this consistency, would be good for like cocktails. For some reason, like it makes me think it would be good in like a cocktail. It's like very creamy, but also kind of light at the same time. It almost is like frothy, like fluffy. I'm not good at explaining things, but it's just like an interesting texture. Yeah. So yeah, going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. So I need to use up this leftover pumpkin stuff, pumpkin sauce. I also have a little bit of leftover pumpkin, and I was gonna make like a pasta, but then I changed my mind and now I'm making a soup. I love soup because nothing is that crucial, you know? Everything's just gonna be like cooked into the big pot anyways. You can mess up in so many ways and it's still good. So beautiful, so lovely. I don't know why like mushrooms just sound really good in like a fall soup, you know? You know, something that I've learned is that I don't like avocado oil as much as olive oil. I don't notice the taste of olive oil. It's just olive oil, you know, so I'm just like so used to it. And then I've noticed lately that what is this? Almond oil, avocado oil? It's not the same. Calm down. What's happening? I'm gonna turn it down so I'm less stressed, and I'm going to add some seasonings. Woo! And yeah, it's just pepper from the freaking thing. I have like 2 different pepper grinder things, and both of them are not good. Thyme, parsley, sage. We got all the parsley, sage. I don't have any rosemary. Aw, sadness. This is the rosemary. I'll put some like water in here and shake it up. Maybe I'll get like an essence, you know? Okay, oh, I forgot garlic. Why does Walmart why do they make their seasonings like Ed Hardy made them? Like what is this? What is the graphic design here? Barely coming out. I don't like how red this is. I don't like it. It doesn't seem right. It seems redder than any paprika I've seen. Yummy. Should I have the whole thing? Oh, yeah. What the heck? There's only 3 servings in here? That's weird. I would have thought there was like 20 servings. I've been using like a little bit on my little sandwiches. It smells so good. Oh my god, it smells like a pumpkin curry. I just put water in it so I can get more of it out. Putting that in. And then I'm also gonna put this leftover pumpkin in there. Oh, that was a splat. You know, I just realized that I was going for like Thanksgiving seasonings and then I throw that in there and it's like curry smell. Is that weird? Thanksgiving curry soup. This is my rosemary essence. I have these chickpeas I can finally finish off that were in the freezer. Chickpeas. I love just making random soups with random stuff that I have, you know? So fun. So hard to go wrong. If you just have like vegetables, protein, usually a legume, and a carb. This is like empty, so I'm just gonna add water to this. Shake it up. I'm gonna try some of just the broth, just to gauge what the hell I've even created. It's good. It's good. It's very garlicky, you know, blend together better so I can get all the flavors. I'm wondering if I should put tomato paste in it. I don't actually have tomato paste. I don't know why I said that. She's been simmering. Looks good. And I'm gonna put some pastas. I bought these little pastas because I thought they'd be fun. Ditalini. Pasta. And then we will crack open a can of biscuits. Oh my Jesus Christ. Well, it's good, but it's not as flavorful as I thought it would be. Like, not bad at all. Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit of this creamy oat milk to make it creamy. Okay. I'm also gonna add lemon to it. Biscuits. Just ripping them up in there in abstract shapes. I don't care. So for green, I'm gonna add some greens. And I'm gonna rip them up so that you don't really get just like giant leaves in your spoonfuls of soup. Oh my god. I forgot that I had this. I just want to flavor it up. Flavor that shit up. I think I just need more salt, more bouillon. Because once I added that mushroom stuff, it's good now. Suddenly it's so good. Amazing plating. I know. And big ass dumplings. Big ass dumplings. These actually aren't that big. This is the big one. That's the big one. I'm gonna get it. These were on sale for $4 for $1 at Grocery Outlet. And they will provide me dumplings for 4 soups. Just a little update on my spice collection organization. Shout out to my mom for giving me her empty containers. I told her to give me any glass containers when she empties them out. But also, like, shout out in a bad way. What's the opposite of a shout out? To Trader Joe's for making your labels so hard to take off. Like, why they gotta be so sticky and they have to go all the way around the bottle. They're just so freaking sticky. Parsley, paprika, spice hall, ground sage, and basil. This has been in there forever. And is this boring? Let me know. This is so, like, that's so red. I don't know that it's like translating onto camera, but I guess a red bell pepper is very red. I just can't get over how red this is. It looks so wrong. Also, I debated if I should like make labels or get labels for these, but I kind of like just the like marker. I am going to rub coconut oil on this, I guess, and then scrape it off, I think. Also, I have this everything but the leftovers from Trader Joe's seasoning mix that's like almost full, but I can't access it because it's all clumped up into one clump. And I know it's because I've used it mostly to season like soup. So you know the brown sugar thing where you put a piece of bread in the brown sugar and then it makes the brown sugar unclumped, you know? I was like, can't I try that with this? So I'm gonna put a little piece of bread in there and see. Okay, I ended up putting them in a bowl with hot water and a little soap. I realized I'm not gonna get the actual paper off with just the coconut oil. The hot water, it removes a lot of it, but it's just like then you need to scrape it with coconut oil afterward to get the rest of it off. It's these damn Trader Joe's ones. They just paint glue all over them. I don't understand. Is it that serious, Trader Joe's? Okay, so I don't know why I thought rubbing coconut oil all over them was gonna get the labels off. But anyways, we're here now. They're cleaned and they're being, refilled. Labels on, lids on, whatever. And then we're checking on the clumped up seasoning that I put a little piece of bread into. The bread did become like rock hard, and it loosened up the top bit of it a little, but it's still all clumped up. So I don't know. I need a different hack, or I'm just going to work at it really slowly. But yeah, and then we're just reorganizing this because I don't even know. But anyways, take this moment to say thank you for watching this video, and thank you to my Patreon patrons for supporting my channel. I'm doing movie commentaries on there. Gonna post an Eclipse commentary soon. Look out for my next video. I don't know when that'll be. And thanks for subscribing. If you subscribed, if you haven't subscribed, I hate your ass. Just kidding. But yeah, goodbye.